Hey guys, I am in such a bad mood today, I can't even tell you. Look, I don't even have makeup on. Well, I have lipstick on, but that's about it. That's as far as I got this morning. I got a slow start because I didn't sleep well. I was itching like crazy from mosquito bites. I got up this morning and I had an appointment at 9:30 to give plasma. So, I walked out the front door and I started walking to the car and realized at that moment I didn't have the car key. But you know what that means? I also don't have the house key. And unless I was negligent and forgot to lock the front door, I was locked out of the house. So naturally, I go up to the front door, try and turn it, and it's locked. Yay for me, I was responsible and I locked the door and now I can't get in. The problem lies in the fact that my husband was already an hour away going out of town to do an out-of-town job until Friday. I called him, or I texted him, he called me, and he was trying to give me some pointers on how I could possibly get in the house. Now, I've locked myself out of the house before, and I've managed to get in. But the way that I usually got in wasn't working this time, and I did not know why. So, I was super frustrated. I was in tears. He told me the one time that he got locked out, he went in through one of our side windows because we don't always lock those, and he just took the screen out and went in that window. Well, we just got back from a week and a half of vacation, so those windows are locked. So that wasn't going to work. Now, he told me that his kids, my stepkids, when they had their rooms upstairs, they were smart Alex and would climb out the window onto our overhang, onto the roof above the kitchen, and jump onto the garage, and then, whatever, so they can sneak out of the house. Yay to know this. But anyway, he was like, get the ladder, see if you can get up there. Well, the ladder isn't near tall enough to reach the roof of the kitchen to get up to one of the bedroom windows. It's not tall enough. And I was like, okay, well, I could maybe get onto the garage roof with this ladder, which was going to be a chore in itself. It's a rickety wooden ladder. I would have had to stand on the tippy top of it to get onto the roof. And from there's no guarantee, because it's one thing to jump down from the kitchen roof onto the garage. It was a downward thing. You just fly over, you're good. But going up the other way, if I missed, I'd break something on myself. So that wasn't going to happen. What did I end up doing? Getting a brick from the backyard and breaking a basement window. The basement window above my washer and dryer. So now I've got a mess to clean up. But as you can see, I am in the house. I broke away all the shards of glass that I could around the frame. And then for some odd reason, we still had an old foam, really crappy mattress that one of the kids used to use in the garage. We never threw it away, and I don't know why, but thankfully it was still there because I used that to lay on the ground because I had all this glass laying on the sidewalk right outside the window, and that's where I needed to get down to squeeze through the window. And I was going to cut myself all to crap. So, I got the mattress, and I was able to get into the garage because we have a keypad. Otherwise, I would have been locked out of the garage, too, and that would have just been lovely. But I couldn't find the broom in the garage for some reason to sweep the glass away. So I got the mattress and squeezed myself through. So I got in. Now I got to figure out how to secure that window. I have to get the screen back in, and then put something in front of it so that other people don't have the bright idea to come in my window. Um, but I still don't know where the broom is to clean up the glass. So, like, I've got glass on the sidewalk. I've got glass all over my washing machine. Luckily, the lid to the washing machine was closed, and I had to climb down onto the washing machine and jump to the floor. But anyway, by the time I got in, it was 9:30, which was my appointment time for plasma. So I went to the computer, I went into my account, and I changed my appointment to 10 so that I wasn't late. And then I left. Got there, checked myself in, got my finger pricked, got my blood pressure done, all that fun stuff. They tested my hemoglobin. 1.2 low. 1.2 low. Sorry, you can't donate today. Are you freaking kidding me? I just went through all of that to get here, and I can't donate. Oh, you guys. I have had such a crappy morning. Crappy morning. So, I can't donate today. I have this day off that I can't donate. She says, you can donate tomorrow. Well, technically, I work to close tomorrow. So, if I'm going to donate, I got to do it in the morning. And then I got to work all day. So, I'm like, well, that's my only other option. So, I set an appointment for 8:30 tomorrow morning to donate, and hopefully my levels will be back up to where they need to be. And I've still got that mess to clean up. But I am going to go for lunch with a friend of mine that I haven't seen since before vacation. I can't wait to go. I was going to use some of my plasma money to pay for lunch so I didn't have to take it out of our budget, since our budget is kind of tight. But my husband said, use our budget money and go for lunch. So, I mean, it's not like we don't have a little bit there that we could spare. It's that, we don't want to waste all of it if something were to happen. Like now, I could be buying something to fix my window. So, he was like, go. He knows. I've had it. I was having an anxiety attack. He was like, yeah, go for lunch, use my card, or use the bank card, and just go. So I'll be doing that here shortly. I tell you what, guys, it wouldn't have been so bad if I could break into the house the same way I always did when I locked myself out in the past. But for some reason, it wasn't working. And there was nobody else here. My son's at his dad's. My stepdaughter moved out to Tennessee. My husband's out of town for work until Friday. I was the only thing getting me into this house besides a locksmith, and we really couldn't afford to pay for a locksmith. So yeah, for the first time in my life, I used a brick to break a window. And my neighbors must know who I am because nobody called the police with the sounds of shattering glass. But yeah, so that's been my wonderful morning. I hope everybody else is having a much better morning than me. So with that said, let's look at some bunnies to make my day a little brighter.